Well, hello there. Welcome back to Surviving Mars. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day because I'm certainly excited to be back on the red planet. We just completed some research. Hygroscopic evaporators. I believe that's an upgrade for the moisture evaporators, which uses polymers. Well, we don't have any of those right now, which is great news because we just had a battery break. The good news, though, is we have actually got a ship on the way to Mars carrying 6 drones, 40 food, 20 polymers, 20 machine parts, and 20 electronics. So we're gonna be okay. These things are just gonna take some time, which means we'll be able to fix the dome, we'll be able to fix the battery, and we'll be able to fix pretty much anything else that happens to break. The bad news, though, is that we are kind of low on water here, and for the next day and 19 hours, the evaporators are not working. So we probably want to start working towards getting a water extractor way over here, so that during these dust storms, which we are going to have plenty of, we can still get some water. So let's get some pipes together there, and let's see if we can maybe run some pipes back towards the colony here. So I'm thinking we sort of go that way, and we sort of go this way, and connect those together.
We have a water.
There we go. Dehydration's kicking in. Yep, that's fine. Oh my, it's such a terrible, terrible thing. Unfortunately, there isn't really a lot we can do about it right now, because for the next day and 12 hours, you guys are not going to have water. I really didn't think about this, and I really don't know what the answer is going to be to fix this. Yay. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky. What do we need for this? Machine parts, concrete. Right. Truck? Truck, where are you? What are you doing? I need you to come over here. We'll turn this off. What you're going to do for me is you're going to load up on machine parts, and you're going to load up on some concrete. Go get some concrete for me. Just 4.8. If you wouldn't mind hurrying up as well, that would be great. Otherwise, all of our colonists are gonna die. All of the founders are gonna die, which would be game over pretty quickly. So there we go. You've loaded up on that. Get me some machine parts. Get me some machine parts. And you know what? Grab another one for good measure. And then go dump everything you have over there. Absolutely everything. Go, 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 go. Move, 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 move. Because we really, really need you to move, 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 move right now. Please, and thank you. So the concrete's going. All of that's going. Everything's been dropped off. That's fine. So you guys can start working on the pipes at least. You can move over a little bit. So there we go. Can we get this built? We might be able to. We might be able to do this, you know? We might actually be able to do this, which would be a miracle. I'm going to be completely honest. It would be an utter miracle if we do this. We don't have power there, actually, I've just realized. So we're not going to be doing much without some electricity. So run this over to there. And we need a bit more metal. So, of course, we need metal. Go load up on some metals for me. And then as soon as you can, please, 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 don't let them die. And please don't let them want to go home either. That would be a little bit awkward. I need you to go just dump all of your resources there. All of that metal that you have, all of the whatever, just dump it all off. Let's get the pipes done. Please don't let everybody die. It's going to be so awkward if they die. It's going to be really, really awkward. So please, just don't let them die. It looks like we might have enough metal to do this. I'm gonna just go load up in a little bit more just in case. But we might be able to do this. I don't actually think we have enough metal. But we're close. We're actually very close. So go unload some metal over there. The dust storm's done in 7 hours anyway. They might actually survive this. Am I rushing for nothing? It feels like I'm rushing for nothing. I totally feel like I've just rushed for... Well, maybe. They have now got water coming in though, right? They totally have water coming in, so that's nice. I guess you can go back to being... I don't know, load up and all that, I guess. So load up on all those resources, load up on those resources, then load up on that as well, and then go dump it all off over here. And then what does this thing need for repairs? This thing needs machine parts for repairs. So what we're gonna do is put some machine parts there, and then you can go back to being like here. And then this rocket's gonna come in for a landing. I don't think I want to put it too close to the evaporators. So there. We'll bring this rocket in. It's got some supplies on it that we absolutely need. And it looks like it's about to land on that rover. Move! Oh, that was close. that was real close is what that was. The good news is we have got new drones coming in though. So everything's going to move around a little bit quicker, which is beautiful because we have a lot of concrete needing shifted around. This thing over here doesn't have any drones near it, but with the water production coming off of it, that's fine. We can move some drones up there as necessary. The dome itself is going to be a priority to get fixed because I don't know what a malfunctioning dome does, but I'm going to assume you don't want to be inside of it. Also, a bunch of extra food is totally a good thing. These guys aren't going to get much crop out of that. They're actually going to get terrible crops across the board, which kind of makes sense. We aren't actually scanning anywhere either, so let's scan those sectors up there and let's scan that one as well. And I guess we are probably going to want to bring... Oh no, we had a crop failure, seriously? That's awkward. We're probably going to want to bring some botanists to Mars in 6 days, 5 hours, if everyone's still alive. Which I don't know if they will be. Let's get you back to automatically gathering, though, just so that that goes ahead and happens. And, I mean, are we low on anything? We have decent oxygen. We have decent water. Obviously, we could use more polymers. We could use more fuel as well, but this thing has to be... Well, does this thing have to be switched off? Oh, come on, man!
Pipe leak reported.
Every time! Oh, we apparently made food. Every time. Like, just boom! Straight on the thing that, like, you know... It just knocked out all of the intersection. This is why we need redundancy lines! This is why the redundancy lines are needed, man! That's not fair. That's not fair. Come on. This game's just cruel. This game is just cruel to me. Let's run that down there. And, I mean, that'll have some redundancy there, so that will still be connected. Actually, no, it isn't connected. We have a water shortage? Really? Did turning this thing on really take that much water? No, wait, whoa. Why do we have a water shortage? You are still working. I'm producing 4. What's going on? So, production is 7, demand is 10.3. Why is demand 10.3? Why did demand go up to 10.3 for a second there? That's weird. That's really weird. I'm not sure why that happened at all. And apparently our oxygen production is just really rough right now as well. Why are you guys not connected? Because you should be. They're all ruined? No. You are kidding me. They all got completely destroyed in that. Okay, well, they need rebuilt, like, immediately. I didn't realize that they had been completely destroyed in that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. That explains a lot, though. That explains the oxygen situation anyway. The good news, though, is, I mean, the dome is functioning. People seem relatively happy. So, despite the fact that we keep getting meteor strikes and dust devils from time to time, people seem happy enough. You aren't producing anything currently, though, are you? Because of the waste rock. So, let's get a dumping site there, there, And I guess there. And we'll have to move you up that way for the time being. Because otherwise, we're not going to move the waste rock. So that thing's going to have to go that way. I think what we could do as well is maybe get the transport to move some machine parts up there as well. So if we could get you to load up on some machine parts for me, we can go ahead and say, you know, move those up so that when the water thing breaks, we can repair it right away. Otherwise, we're gonna probably run into some problems. What I would like to do in the meantime, though, is actually go ahead and get some small gardens in here, just to make things look a little nicer. So we'll get some gardens in there in due time. You've loaded up on... Did you just unload those machine... Come on, man. Load up on machine parts for me. Thank you. And then go unload them up there. That way we can, you know, at least keep things in relatively working order should everything fall apart up there. So there we go. That thing can be fixed. And you can go back to being automated and just do your thing. I'm not too concerned about what that thing might be. Purpose is the strongest long-term driver. Since arriving on Mars, Sanadara's... What a name. What a name. Sana or Sana. Sanadara? I don't... Sanadara really loves doing what Sanadara's doing. Good. Good. That's the spirit. You just keep doing what you're doing. We got 4 days left, and then we can bring more people in. Botanists. 100% bringing in some botanists because we need food. But, you know, if you enjoy doing what you're doing, then you enjoy doing what you're doing. I'm totally happy for you. It looks like we could get some more crops here, which is lovely.
Research complete.
I mean, fuel compression's also been got there, which is beautiful news. So we could go for low G fungi, which I think we want. We could unlock the fuel refinery and polymer factory as things that we can build as well, which I think I want as well. So we'll get those in time. We are going to be working towards the Explorer AI as well, meaning we do eventually need to bring an RC Explorer to Mars, which does make sense. We actually have a lot of anomalies around here. Oh my god, that water. That's low water, very low water. Interestingly... Huh, okay. I mean, there's 3 sources right there, though, so that's good. That's really good. We're going to want to pipe out to there eventually. Probably with tunnels. I don't want to forget, that's 2 things I want to do with this particular run is, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep doing this? That's like, okay. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully get the shuttles up and running. We'll also get some tunnels up and going as well, because that's pretty much the major things I didn't do last time. So getting a tunnel out towards that water seems like a really good idea, but I don't think I want to do that until we get the shuttles and possibly the ability to build our own drone hubs without having to bring in prefabs. That might be something worth looking into. We'll see. We'll totally see what we end up doing. Either way,
Cable fault reported.
a cable fault. Where is that going to be? Right there in the middle. Of course it is. That's fine. We'll not stress too much about it. You guys are out there doing your thing. This thing still hasn't been repaired at any point. You are on your way back to start dumping some resources. I really don't know if we need play-by-play updates on what the transport's doing, but the transport is at least making us, shed loads of metal, so I really can't complain. 3 days left until we can bring in more colonists, and I don't know if there's anything else for me to do until they get here. Other than maybe building a rare metals extractor so that we can perhaps get ourselves some really tasty profits. I mean, I think that might be what we do.
Crop failure reported.
And of course, it's a crop failure. Nice. Let's get the rare metals thing and just get it built. Let's just connect you up to there like that. Do like a little circle thing or something. That looks weird. That looks really weird, but we'll do it. At least that thing can be built as well, so we'll get this thing built. We'll start getting some rare metals eventually. What is that? Who works best there at the rare metals thing? Does it say? I don't think it does. We'll find out. Either way, that thing's going to be good to have. We can start making some profits with every rocket we send back to Earth. So we'll get that in time. And it's 2.5 days until more colonists can get here to even work in that thing. Oh, hello!
A unique miracle.
Well, this is different. We didn't get this last time. The colonists have always felt like a family, but what makes the family stronger and more united is the promise of new life and better future. We have truly been blessed with a rewarding responsibility to carry the torch of hope. Let this blooming of life serve as a symbol for all humans. Mars is no longer a dead world. I've never had a child be born within the founders period. That's actually really cool. So that makes my life a lot easier. That's really neat. So who's this? Who dis? Gamma Gale. All right. We have someone called Gamma or Gamma. Gamma? 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 I'm trying to figure out what way it works within my accent, and I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. Either way, this thing is going to be getting built fairly soon. We have the Magica on its way back to Earth. The Stellaris is about 1/3 of the way full, so it'll be going back eventually. The Magica is going to be coming straight back anyway with more colonists on board. And I guess we're going to want to bring some botanists, and I don't know if we need more engineers. We could bring some officers as well. But I think generally speaking, it's going to be, well, medics, officers, botanists, because we have the engineers. So I think what we could do is at least have a look and see here. So medics, yes. Botanists, yes. Security? And then no engineers. Capacity is 12. We have 12 matching. That's perfect. We're not going to launch that rocket, though. We're just going to wait until the Magica gets back. We could launch it. It's not a big deal. But actually, you know what? We'll just launch the other one. We have 3 rockets, so why not? And it's going to be the Heart of Iron. I know it's Hearts of Iron, but the Heart of Iron, it sounds better for the name of a rocket. So the Heart of Iron, with some security people, some botanists, some medics, 12 colonists. The rocket can carry 12, so let's launch the Heart of Iron towards the red planet, which I'm very, very happy to do, because we then, at that point, can start some basic production of machine parts and on polymers. We can get some people working out here. We can make that thing a priority as well. And I think we'll do that thing for the wages level so that people get paid really nicely. And there we go. We have some people working in the rare metals extractor, which means that in time, we can totally start turning a profit on every rocket that gets sent back, which I'm very happy about. I mean, I'll be honest, I think things are turning around for us. Even though, you know, people were dehydrating, even though their crops keep failing, even though there's been power fluctuations, oxygen fluctuations, meteors hitting, dust storms, dust devils, they're like, you know what? This seems like a nice place to have a baby. And you know what? I think it is a nice place to have a baby. Why did my microphone just have like a sound? What are you doing? And here it is, the Heart of Iron, touching down, 12 new colonists, hopefully all going to work in their respective fields. Hopefully we'll get some botanists working here. We actually have got botanists working in there. We've got some botanists working here. No, you're also an alcoholic. Oh no, you are a botanist. You're an engineer, that's fine. Up here we have a few people working. That's all right by me. Can we go ahead and get these switched on at this point? Is that a thing we can do? This thing actually needs repaired. That's frustrating. You need some electronics to be repaired as well. But we do have some officers. Are you all officers? You're an engineer. You're an officer. You're an officer. You're an engineer. And you're an officer. Can we maybe say that once those things are fixed, the engineers... What is this? Oh... Kabir Mangal has the alcoholic trait. That's fine. He's not gonna get alcohol on Mars, so he's probably gonna want to go home. He's not gonna be very happy here. Good news is, though, both polymer and machine parts are now being manufactured. We don't have anyone working here, though, so the grocer does need to be a priority job. We do need the grocer to be a priority job. And then maybe we could knock this down a little bit to be a lesser priority. I really want those exports, but we really need the grocer to be a wages. Let's make the wages like that. So that, you know, we get some people working there. Please. Everyone's working there. Can we knock the wages down a little bit? Just a little bit to see if someone will be like, hey, let's go work elsewhere. Maybe. I really want someone to work in the grocers. It's kind of a really important job, guys. There we go. Thank you. I think that was an engineer, right? Yeah, that's 2 engineers working in there, but whatever. As long as they're, you know, as long as they're working, it's fine. And as long as we're still producing polymers and still producing machine parts, again, that's fine. We have more than enough metal to do it. Oh, by the way, I should probably mention that I destroyed some of the... What is this?
Of humanity as a multi-planetary species.
Okay.
As the only way to prevent a possible mass
The dwindling resources in our planet, overpopulation, and environmental crisis, as well as the risk of a global-scale Armageddon, create a powerful argument for anyone doubting the importance of our mission. It is a well-understood fact that it's a matter of when, not if, for a major extinction event to happen. Having a self-sustaining population on a world other than Earth when that time comes should drastically increase humankind's odds of survival. So once we have 200 colonists by Sol 100, I will try. We're almost halfway there and we have 25. So I'll try, but I ain't promising anything for that Armageddon event. We might still all be dead because you put the Mars program in my hands. Don't blame me. Don't blame me if we all die in the Armageddon. It ain't my fault. I didn't do it.